I was like thinking about this today when somebody mentioned that Neo 3 is like $80 on Steam or something. Dishonored 2 next? Question mark? Nice. Did you keep up with the non-lethal ghost? Or did you start murdering people? She is scary. I mean, that is the Scarlet. That's like been the dream, quote unquote, of that people been sold since like automation became a thing in any sort of form, which is like now, which is it's kind of been true, right? Like a lot of very obnoxious labor job that used to be done by people has been automated thanks to just machines. Problem is, a lot of the things that people do now, like spam emails for 8 hours a day, is hard to automate because it's hard to create something that sounds like a human, exactly. But that is soul crushing, I bet. There we go. She's weird. Don't worry, we know almost not that much about her. But she is very much dead in this game, or the implication is, because, well, Paulo has her hand. Well, you kind of are seeing one side of the equation though, only. Maybe on purpose, but you would kind of have to play it again without stealth. Because it's not a stealth game, it's not Splinter Cell, it's not Hitman. It's half stealth game, half action. That's why it's, some people could call it half-baked, because it's not, it doesn't provide a satisfactory, you could say it doesn't provide satisfactory on both ways. I would highly argue that the stealthing for a 2012 game is actually, it's kind of lackluster for a stealth game, because it's not a stealth game, right? Like, that's the thing. It's only half stealth. It's only half stealth, half combat, and they didn't really. I feel like they didn't go fully into both of it, because if you fully play stealth, you'll get to use like 3 of your skills or something. Like, that's kind of mental. You have no use for possession. Basically, you have no use for rats, wind blast. Fucking time stop is good. Nothing to do with adrenaline. The level barely changes, but that's okay. To be fair, the way you play Hitman isn't stealth either. Well, the game is made mainly as a kind of a stealth game, but it does support, obviously, a very reckless playstyle too. Much better than this one does, I would say. Without any sort of skills or talents, by the way, which is, again, I think that's a huge boon. Yeah, the power, that's the thing, like, they made basically you a superhuman video game being with skills, and then you're like, well, this is it. That's good. Solo Grandma, what's up? And yes, exactly, because she's fucking weird and ominous and creepy. That's the reason why she was the VTube model for so long. I see Scarlet about the burnout, yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. I super get that. You don't have the DLCs? I mean, just put them in a wish list and buy them next time they're on a sale. They go on for like a pittance and a half, I guess. If you enjoyed the main game, you're gonna like the DLCs too. Oh, it's in the family share? Oh, I see. I get that. Lashes. Any weekend plans, chat? I mean, yeah, the family share is now good. Like, it was always good, but now it's even better because people don't have to, like, log out or anything. They don't have to, like... Everybody can stay online and play. Like, it's great. I like that. Girlfriend's currently playing from family share. She's playing Against the Storm from my account, basically. But on her account. And I don't have to, like... Previously, like, a couple years ago, I had to, like, log off. I would have to, like, go offline so she could play a game because you couldn't have two people playing a game at the same time. Not the same game, but, like, any game. Now it's much better, but I think it's only the country, right? I think it's, like, country restricted. Neo. That's decent. Denmark got hit by a snowstorm. That's something. I'll go check when I can. I can't open my door either. That's great. That's great. Can you sheath, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, I have my phone open. I can check it through here. They throw a window? I mean, if you don't have to, then if you don't have to, you don't have to. Open side of where the storm hit. All the snow build up. Should have American doors which open inside, right? One time Americans were right. Shame. Why do American doors open inside? What's the thing with that? Is it so police can kick it in? I have no politics, I'm just asking. What is it? Why? Fire safety? It doesn't really seem like it. It seems like the opposite, to be honest. I don't know what other... I'm sure there's some other countries where doors also... Like, outside doors open in. Your doors also open inside. What's the thing with German doors opening inside, then? Finnish doors don't. Apparently Danish people don't either do that. Gonna guess Swedish people have the same thing? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Big door and Storm 2 has a screen. Yeah, it's called screen door here, yeah. Usually doors open in. Damn. Most exteriors doors open inside because otherwise they can be barred from the exterior, which is an entrapment hazard. I get that. I guess we just don't really worry about that. You have running. It's the yellow, it's this thing in your map, on your map. That's called, the skill is called agility, which I don't know if free players have access to the skill. So I don't know if you can improve it. Sorry. Yeah, it might be members only. That will increase basically the amount of time you can run. Yeah. But yes, yes. Outside of early game, you're not going to be running. You're going to be walking everywhere. Also, opening outwards means the hinges are exposed, so you can bypass the lock. No, no, don't worry about it. Thanks for the explanation. I get that. Except, I think they can still be, like, hidden inside the... I don't know if our hinges are exposed. Because they're, like... There's, like, a thing. Yeah, Ash's just... I helped him last night a tiny bit, and, I'm so sorry, I forgot his name, but he was in the chat earlier. He helped him as well. He just installed the video game. I told girlfriend afterwards. No, not Dex. Not Dex. Dex wasn't here. It was a Finnish guy. Different guy. Somebody with a more spooned account than I do. Who's Dex again? I don't know. He's some guy. Ruksu, yeah, thank you. Thank you. But I get it. I understand it. I get that. I get that, yeah. This game has way more neutral zones. Different levels of... Different types of maps too, though, because they are like... They're not the same way. It's not structured the same way. You don't have, like, the instances as much, like you might have noticed. In Dishonored 1, you have, like, every building is basically a fucking instance. Again, it's 2012. 726, right? Would you recommend playing the original Tess Oblivion? I don't think people would love it, like, unless you've played it. I think you would just most likely have a better experience with the newer one, even if it's still kind of dog shit. But original game has hitching and stuttering issues very much similarly to the new one. I'm not kidding, it does. It does look pretty ugly though. But yeah, the new one is... It just runs like shit. It also has, like... It is one of the unfriendliest games to play, leveling and stuff like that. It's not... They kind of partially solved that in the remake. Like, I don't really see a reason, unless you've played the original already, I wouldn't really see a reason to play it. Because, like... You can basically play the original game, and if you don't know what you're doing and you're just like kind of blindly leveling and stuff, you might play 20 hours and then you're in a situation where you can't kill anybody anymore. And you're like, what is happening? And you realize that you've leveled up wrong. You can level up wrong. And the old game, you have to like basically constantly... No, they didn't fix it. 927. No, they don't give a shit. People went, let's go, let's go, let's go, Oblivion, let's go. Then they released, everybody was like... And then they were like, oh, well, that's it. Good game, buddy. Then leveling 6 times. I'm sure... Wait, that was a boar. Why is there a Daedra now here? What the fuck? For those who don't know, the enemies are basically level gated. And like once you like jump into a next bracket, the old enemies are replaced by way tougher enemies, and you can have a very not fun time. I don't know where the thing is. Oh my god, I hate this. It's a physics object and it's there. Oh my god. Anyway. But if you get any money, Ashes, you can buy energy potions from the Grand Exchange. So you can do that. That would help you. I'm pretty sure those are free to play items as well.
Extra tip of the onion.
The stat, yeah, that doesn't even. That's like a can of worms that's not even worth fucking opening because it's like a PTSD simulator, buddy. Having to do burn levels and like it's bad. It was really bad. Like there's a guy who said it the best, which is when there is a subsection of Oblivion players who think that the game is best played by never leveling up, that should tell you that there is a problem with the leveling. There is a big portion of original Oblivion lovers who go, yeah, just never level. Problem solved. The game is good. Never level. You are not interfacing with the level up system at all in the game. And the game just, you can play it through like that. And you're generally not going to have issues. I've never done that. But I believe, I have no reason not to. Because that's just how it goes. You can do the main quest. You can do everything. You can do everything. Just never level. How dumb. Yeah, they fucking butchered the fucking custom spell system from Morrowind as well. They made it really lame. Not as lame as what they did in Skyrim, but that's a different topic. Well, sure, Marganai, but that's like saying, oh, I'm gonna do politics. So I'm gonna do a politics joke. There are like, it's like saying that USA is doing politics, but Finland is also doing politics. You know what I mean? Like, it's why bother comparing two different systems that are so different? I don't know, but I get what you mean. Yes, it's like the opposite. Just level badly, and you'll have a challenging run. What a good game. What a good game, buddy. What a good game. No, but I have a lot of nostalgia for original Oblivion, obviously, because it was at the time when I was still playing a lot, like, just randomly. And then it wouldn't matter if I bricked my character or something. I didn't care that I had to change the difficulty from low to high to low to high all the time, because that's what you had to do. Oh, the game's too hard, go low. Oh, the game's too easy, go high. It's not perfect in the remake, from what little I gathered. It's better, though. Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 slander would not be accepted in this chat, by the way. Elden Ring if you want to get bored out of your fucking mind doing 68,000 dungeons. And never replay a game. There's a tons of Soulslikes, but they're just not, on average, very good. If you like specifically the Souls. But if you like Souls, I would look at Metroidvanias. It's not the same, but you know, I think it affects. I think people who like Dark Souls games might like Hollow Knight, might like Silksong, might like Metroidvania games, like overall. It's just become one of those genres that is so oversaturated with garbage that it's really hard to sift through. So I would just suggest playing the highest ranking ones, or like highest rated ones, because the chances of you finding some gold pretty low. Like Sekiro, for example, is, you know, same devs, but I would argue it's a very different experience to Dark Souls. But that completely depends on what you enjoy. Have you played Demon Souls? I mean, unless you don't have a... Oh! If you don't have a PS5, then it might be rough. Lies of P is fine. The PS3 version of that game is totally fine still, by the way. It's perfectly fine. Like, I would play it. I have the PS5 version, but I wouldn't mind. Like, the PS5 version was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. One of the best looking PS5 games, for sure. Have you played Sekiro? Have you played Sekiro, Darksiders? Very good.
What the fuck, Richard?
115 Sekiro of all achievements. Elden Ring. You didn't mention Elden Ring, but I mean, it's not. It's like Souls, except it's not like Souls. I think I maybe dislike it the most out of the series for some reason. Like, I still like. I played it through. I played it through a couple times. I played the DLC through, but like, that is true. Actually, Takasha, I'm so sorry, but like, you're a virgin again. Your gaming license has been taken away. You need to play the games again. One hand. I'm gonna come to Denmark when the snow melts, and I'm gonna cut off your left hand, okay? You'll need to play the games again with one hand, and then I'll glue the hand back in, okay? Thank you. Good catch. Yeah, but you said as they came out, okay? That's crazy. You said as they came out. I would just replay the games, to be honest, Darksiders. When's the last time you played DS2? For example. I don't know. I would play with something different. I always play them usually the same way, right? Which is great, but it can be a bit dumb. Generally, I play with a parry build until I get some two-handed Mega Chungus weapon, and then I enjoy Mega Chungus weaponing. Because yes, I like parrying in those games. Neo 3 just came out. It's not Soulslike, but if you have, give or take, unlimited money, it's not bad, I'm sure. I don't know how the gameplay is in Neo 3. I haven't even looked at it. Yeah, it's those are games, people love replaying them, like, seriously. Shit, 6 something, oh. Yeah, it's crazy how much of a prototype it is, Marganite, but it's also good. Like, it's really funny because, like, there are some things in it that only made an appearance way later. Like, Dark Souls 1 doesn't have any sort of regenerating health items, I think, right? Because they went full with the Estus, and then Dark Souls 2 is like, Estus? Sure, but how about life stones? And then that's very much how they handled health regen in obviously in Demon Souls. You could say, well, that's because different director or whatever, and that's I think that's where, like, the fandom is fucking cringe and crazy. Not you guys, but, like, you know, internet, because people just go like, oh, I've heard Dark Souls 2 is so bad. I'm not gonna. But if nobody fucking told you it's done by a different fucking director or whatever, your bitch ass wouldn't be able to tell. I bet. These guys are the sort of people that need to, like, sniff their underwear even though they see like fucking skid marks in it, just to make sure. What if they're still clean? You know, I don't want to diss anybody, but at the same time, I fucking hate the rhetoric of, oh god, it's so bad. Buddy, DS2 in this era of video gaming now feels like their best game ever comparatively. Now, yes, a lot of flaws, buddy. A lot of flaws. Oh yeah, but Demon Souls had health regen items, right? It had the fucking gems. Make coffee. That's good. That's a good choice. You should play Mugenics. It comes out in 6 days. I understand why people might dislike DS2. I mean, if they're not regurgitating the same fucking points from 3 different YouTubes. My biggest issues were simply, I disliked it when the combat arenas had like 6 monsters attacking you at one time. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, you're just gonna run until you can kite one person and then kill that? As like, especially playing with like a slow two-handed, I was kind of fucked, but it's fine. We're happy now, yes. Thanks. Lords of the Fallen, the remake, whatever the fuck it was, it wasn't bad. By the way, hashtag sponsored, I did get the game for free. So, nothing I say can obviously be taken seriously because I something chill. Shill. Even though I wasn't paid any money, I just got the game. But, you know how this goes. It wasn't bad. It was plagued with performance issues on launch, but I do think they did kind of fix those. I want to play some other games too, but like when I'm not playing OSRS, I've been getting gold decks, gold stakes done on I think 3 or 4 decks now because I've only really been playing a couple of them normally, so I've been playing all of them now, kind of like branching out. I got the blue, I got the plasma, I got the one that starts with the 1.5 hex, and maybe some other. Oh, you didn't? Did you not finish Silksong first? I haven't finished it yet. I did like it, but it's one of these things. Sure. Fuck. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I get that. No, totally. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's weird, like, I do love it, it's fun, but like, I played it for like, I don't know, 40 hours or something, I don't remember how long, but like at some point my brain just goes like, I need to do something else. Like, I just like, I don't care how good the game is, there are some exceptions. I think I spent almost 80 hours in Death Stranding 2. Granted, I have a lot of complaints, which I'm not going to complain here because they might be slightly spoilery. Don't worry, I'm not going to no spoilers whatsoever because I know that game isn't even out on PC yet. I mean, you know, as much as I do love Death Stranding 1 as well, I did have a bunch of complaints, and I think I was rather disappointed by some elements not being in the second game. I still loved it though. It's great. I don't like Kojima's games otherwise, so I was just I went in with like no expectations other than it's gonna be weird, surely, right? I'm not gonna get the story or something, and that was my expectations, and I was like, great. But it's also because it's not like a game where you have to perform. It's not like Silksong or something where you might get stuck on a boss or something, and then you have to basically play well in order to go forward. It's not like that. Oh, absolutely. I do say that a lot myself as well, because I hate nothing else more. I honestly, it's the biggest complaint that I have about people about game criticism is when they cannot criticize something they fucking love. Somebody goes in and goes like, I fucking 10 out of 10. This is a perfect game. And then if you ask them, what didn't you like about it? Everything's perfect. It's like, you could have just not even played the game at that point. What's the... Why? What? Like... Again, if I'm optimistic, I'm gonna go, they're just a bit simplistic in a way, and they just are enjoying the game, and they don't have critical mind for the things, or maybe they don't have experience in the genre or something. They don't truly understand what makes some systems really fucking annoying because they haven't experienced anything better. But generally, I am so cynical that I think people are just lying. Especially if it's like a game critic or something. Like, fuck off. Like, I hate... I don't give game scores myself. If somebody asks like, oh, how do you rate a game? I can't do that because it's such a... It would be such a convoluted and hard thing to do. To try to view the game in every way. And somehow give it like some sort of a score. Like, fuck, it's a pretty pretentious thing to do. Which, you know, people like that. People want to see a viewpoint somehow, but whatever. I generally say I can recommend, or I can't. Am I winning? It depends, really. I mean, we're not doing bad. And that's why, again, it comes down to the internet conversation, not here. It's easy to talk in my own community. I don't think people aren't going to be like little whiny cunt bitches or like start to like argue with me about some stupid shit. But like online, it's so frustrating to see the conversations always being like, oh, in Silksong, this isn't a spoiler, let's just say, wow, there's some platforming that's rather tricky. Wow, why did they do insert platform here? You suck, you need to uninstall, get good. Oh, there's no conversation taking place. It's just arguments and bickering. Oh, did you like that? I didn't play the game myself, you just suck. What? Like... Why? Like, why so hostile? Why are you like... What? It's one of those things where like... What? That's wrong, Margonite. That's so wrong. That's a very... I'm sorry to say that, but like that's a very old mindset of game criticism, especially when it comes to big corporation. Like some indie motherfucker might have that mindset still. Yes, sure, but like anything that's even remotely established, you know. Skill Up giving a bad review to fucking Metroid doesn't mean that he's going to be blacklisted from all Nintendo games in the future or something, you know? Rating positive or negative, this system's fair IMO. Well, yeah, but it does lack nuance, to be honest. It's also I think people don't really necessarily always think about the price. Like, for example, Silksong, for all of its flaws or all of my dislikes, it's a pretty hard it's pretty hard for me to say I don't recommend this game when the game's perma discounted at $20. It's $20 fucking dollars with free DLC coming in as well, or whatever. The same way Hollow Knight did it. It's really hard when you compare games that are similar to that and you look at the price and quality. It's really hard to say, oh wow. It would have to be super flawed for me to go, I can't recommend this. In an environment now where we are constantly releasing 70, 80 euro games, you might have to pay 120 euros to get a full experience. For example, Neo 3 is like this on Steam right now, as a comparison. I think it's like, that's like a consumer point of view that a lot of people might be thinking, especially now, because let's be honest, nobody has any fucking money, so it's tough. That's why some games might be completely worth it to play on sale after a couple of years, because like it or not, like it's for a random consumer, it's really hard to just be, my criticism is completely like objective and I don't take the price into comparison. That's pretty tough. I can't imagine giving games or books a 10 out of 10 or 5 for we do for movies. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. I don't know why we do that. Especially for like interactive media and stuff. It's so, like, reviewers are weird to begin with, because when you don't know what the reviewer wants or likes or whatever, then you don't know if they say gunplay is good. Okay. What does that mean? What do you know what they like? What if they like heavy aim assist, no recoil? Because these are people with like opinions and like their own preferences. I think I don't really do a lot of games criticism watching or game reviewing, other than like, does it run well? Can you get more than 30 FPS? Those are pretty objective. It's more than, yeah, I mean, I just want to know if you can get 30. I can only see 24 FPS. I already brought water here, as it's already kind of warm, maybe. Holy bubbles, buddy. Let's go. Neo does not have that luxury. Does it run that badly? Tribe, what sort of frames are you getting in Neo? Yeah, in 3. Yeah. Neo, I think Tribe has a 3080 still, maybe, unless he got a 4080. I can't remember. No, I don't want the... no, please, not the 12 FPS with the shader comps. I don't want to play Breath of the Wild. I'm kidding. Breath of the Wild was a pretty decent experience even on Switch. Perfect? No. But, like, it wasn't like Bayonetta levels of experience. Bayonetta 3 on Switch 1 is a banger. Even though it does have the big issue of it's on Switch 1. It's hardware limited so fucking badly. It has these big bombastic sections which with that just like drop the frames so hard. They were trying to do everything they could to just get the game running well, but I don't really think it's a worthwhile investment to buy a Switch 2 to play Bayonetta 3. Although if they did announce Bayonetta 4, I might just have to try to start collecting my left kidney and sell it somewhere. I don't know. No, I fucking hate that leap. Buddy, you're crazy. Did I... You know what? I'm gonna try something. I might be in combat here, but if I'm not, we're gonna get the cutscene. Don't care. I have lost so much time because of these guards fucking me up now. Like the other guards from the inside area. I don't care. I'll eat this cutscene here. Because that means that we don't have to worry about the guards wandering in this area now. I lost a bunch of time here in my PB. Now we should basically get it all back. Just for free. Why are you there? I don't know why she... Why the fuck was he there? Oh my god. What? No. What is happening? Oh god. Never mind. Apparently, something did happen here. But I'm obviously a bit worried about RE9's performance, but it seems like a vast majority of the game is going to be like indoors and stuff like that, so hopefully, I don't know, 803. And I mean, it is on the RE engine or whatever, but it's still a big question mark on how that's going to run. We don't know. RE8 did run well on release, but that was already years ago. Years and years ago. With like... If they're trying to be like, oh, we're gonna make this look fancier. We're gonna make it look better. You know what I mean? Like, things always have to go forward. But yeah, RE8 had basically no issues on release. Or for performance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the next number, 7. Nothing special. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. You be disappointed. You know what they say. Never trust corporations, I guess, or something. RE4 Remake was kind of rough on release for performance, though. That was after RE8. Right? Yeah. So, it's a bit rough. I'm finally here. You can start getting recce's now. Thank you, Bepstein. I told the stories about your name to the girlfriend last night or something while I was trying to woo her. I was like, do you know there's a guy named Ben Epstein or something in my chat? He shares the thing, buddy. It's so funny. And he says, not related. Yeah, he's not related. It's okay, buddy. How'd that go? She laughed. Of course she did. She laughs at everything I say except when I say shit like... I don't know. I'm trying to think. I made food. Then she's gonna cry. Not again. You made food. No, it's gonna be bad, buddy. I made lasagna today. It was good. I talk about you motherfuckers to her, of course. When you guys do something really cringe or shit, and I go like...
Well, you talk about my pee habits. So.
Your pee habits? I talk about your bladder, buddy. Not how you like... Not like how the pee squirts out of the vagina. Like, that's different. Played 14 hours. No, I talk about you guys, not my life. I talked about what you guys say if there's like something weird happening. Oh, I get it though. My last name's Cosby. That is really funny. In the saddest way. Did Cosby even get like jail sentence or anything? This isn't even politics. Did he? Whole chicken? No plans? You are chaotic, Scarlet. What the fuck? You can't just buy shit without plans. I'd go insane. Girlfriend comes home with a whole chicken and goes like, well, make something. I'd be like, buddy, that's fucking mental. What do you think? Neurotypical? Are you stupid? And she'd be like, yeah. It's like, oh, okay. That's fair. But at least she said it's a stupid choice, yeah. She doesn't do that. She doesn't surprise me with like random objects of food and say, do something from these. I wouldn't panic. I'd be like upset. ChatGPT, here are the ingredients that my future maybe wife brought me. Can you tell me what to make food?
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a cactus.
36 seconds ahead, buddy. Let's go. It was appealed or some. Oh, prosecution fucked up. Oh my, I hate everything. Man, I hope he chokes on rocks. I'm sorry, he's lived long enough. Cosby, sorry. Yeah, I think we have talked about this before, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the conversations because I was like talking about how he was like walking with like a walker to the court, like, I'm an old man. Oh, mercy, buddy. You know, he was doing that whole act. What the fuck? Fuck you. Okay. Lasagna was... Oh, it could be maybe put into the fridge soon, TM, because it is still on the outsides of the... I mean, it's not going to go bad, but like... Chances of us remembering to... Yeah, like properly freeze, yeah. Lasagna, that's going to be our next 3 days food, so... I can eat some foods fine for 3 days. There we go. A stew zeridog. 1, 2, that's Conti. We have a Winslow War Medal, Marcola Ring. Winslow War Medal. Marcola Ring. We have Finch Diamond, Conti Snufftin. Conti Snufftin, Finch Diamond leaves us with Snufftin. Here my frames dropped to 90. It's fucked up. Talking about performance earlier. Did I get every coin there? I'm sorry. I did. Okay. Intrusive thought. Oh, that cold air is nice. Yeah. Why is it a human reaction to scream? For example, if somebody shoots a firebolt at your feet and you're in flames, why is it a human reaction to scream?
For help.
No, but like not scream for help, but like screaming just like ah 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 ah. Yeah, but they don't help because they die. Like, why don't people just like get a flame and they'll just like and then just die? Like accept your fate sort of thing. Maybe warn others. Lowers cortisol. Will animals on fire scream? I guess they do, yeah. True. Maybe it's like lawn when you're mowing your lawn and then it like the pheromones are going to be warning others, which would be really tough because like imagine hearing just random people screaming. I've had this conversation before where you hear random people screaming and you're like, somebody's coming, and then you can't do anything. It's not a mammal reaction because, like I said, fucking grass screams with pheromones. So, oh, that's bad. Who the fuck are those guys in the hallway? Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. Could you sue? You should be able to sue a company if the slogan is like too catchy. Like McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's for quite some time, but then I still have the theme song in my head. How does that make any sense, buddy? I should only have the theme song in my head if I've consumed your products lately. I think that's fucked up, and I think that's not good. Your theme song too catchy, get sued. Yeah. Think about that, you know. I have a limited amount of brain capacity. I might have more limited than most of you. So, I'm just saying it's valuable. For me, not for you, but like for me it's very valuable because it's so limited. So I think it's bullshit that random jingles can take space. We are missing coins. That's what I was missing, apparently. Fuck. Okay. This is gonna be a bit different than normal because now when I do this, Paolo's gonna wake up. Am I in combat? Okay, I'm gonna be in combat with Paolo when I pick up this painting at least, or this. No, buddy, that's crazy. Oh, whatever. I didn't mean to even interact with it yet, but that's just how life goes sometimes, you know? It's not always fair. In this game, you sometimes gotta slow down to go fast, and I'm not good at that. I'm like really bad at that. Burgers that makes you think. Burger Man has some pretty big buns, even endorsed by Los Angeles nuns. What? Nuns would know none about that. What sort of porn do you think nuns watch? Like, what would it be like? What is like the secret fantasy of nuns? The Pope? You think? Do they sexualize the Pope? I was like thinking maybe have like fantasy of like Jesus coming down from the heavens. Like, you're chosen one. You are to have my seed or something. I don't know what they... That sounds really raunchy, buddy. And they were like, oh no, really? I was like, it's okay. I have made you pregante. Really? Yes. And then they would like be the next chosen mother for the baby Jesus V2 or something. I don't know. The Pope is a good answer though. Granted, the Pope isn't exactly like I don't know. Maybe if there's ever going to be like a young man Pope, they'll like figure it out. that the nuns have somehow, because it isn't like a bunch of different guys who are like electing the pope, or like it's like a system where they like there are people who chose the next pope. Sexy man pope, exactly, that's what I mean. Yeah, like a bodybuilder pope or whatever. That I don't know, could be a fucking cross-dresser pope. I don't know what these nuns are up to, you know. They're weird. Pope who owns burger chain. Buddy knows how to open up those buns, right? Femboy Pope, you know, whatever. That girlfriend looked at me when I said that wasn't my idea. It was, I just read it from, I didn't read that from the chat, but like it was kind of my idea anyway. What's up with the attraction to femboys anyway? I don't get that. They're pretty. They're like guys. So like, oh, bird, sorry. Femboy Pope. Sorry? You want to put them in a bottle and watch them. Pretty boys. That's crazy. Cute like kittens, says girlfriend. Damn. I was more talking about like men being attracted to femboys was my thought process. What girlfriend said, that makes total sense, you know. She's ex-bisexual. Because she's... Imagine you're bisexual. Yeah, but like that's not really... I think that's... It's not that simplistic though, because like bisexuality doesn't automatically mean that you just like everyone. You can be bisexual and not find it attractive when you have feminine women or masculine men, right? Like it goes deeper than just base genders. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Animation. No! Yeah, and femboys are a little bit of both. Yeah, but that's exactly, like, what if you like really masculine men and really feminine women? If you get a man who's, like, slightly feminine, it doesn't necessarily match, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like a, it's not like a category thing. It's like a spectrum thing, almost. Bisexual, but only attracted to hyper feminine men and hyper masculine women. Some could be like that. Is that wrong? That's not wrong. Anyway, we have some time here. 48 seconds ahead. In Duke, I don't really have that. Like, Delilah has like 50 seconds to save or something. But like, we're still on the pacer for the 132, which is like ultimately the goal. So this could be the last run of 100% ever for this Corvo. Don't get attached though. Anyway. I don't know, attraction's weird. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, what I want to say something, I forgot. Sorry. I'm gonna die. No, thank God. 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you. We just switch to timepiece. Oh, I almost... Ho, 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 ho. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Gonna pay proper attention here. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. No, no, no. you guys ever thought about learning all the coin locations for the hit video game of 2016, Dishonored 2? Because, oh boy, are you intrigued? Because, like, I am literally showing you all the coin locations right now. I can tell you that if we got everything, we have 1170 coins. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually splendid. And now we can continue with this plan. Buddy, could you fuck off? Thanks. But you guys got any other plans this weekend? Anything fun happening? I can't focus too much on the game because otherwise I'll throw it. I already know it. It's just how it goes. Too much focus on game equals throw. Oh, Trisp. Oh yeah, so what's up? Don't let the fact that I'm on a recce pace I'm so sorry if somebody's new or something. This is like the best time to chat because I need to engage some sort of like hyper automobile. What you call it? Like autopilot, sorry. It has to be like engaged from like the deep inside my brain. More of the same seas. PS5 is yeah, and I don't know if we're gonna get when we're gonna get a new console or something. Have you guys been... I've been pretty happy about the PS5. Like, not like, oh my god, this best console ever, but like... No, I don't know. I'm thinking about release titles. I just wish there was another Ratchet and Clank game, to be honest. For example, Returnal came on PS5. I know these are PC titles nowadays too, but like, it was good. I really like Stellar Blade. I bought it on PC as well. Overwatch 2? You mean Overwatch, buddy? It's now called Overwatch again, I think. Isn't that weird? What the fuck? Why did they do that? Having alcohol. You feel... Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I get what you mean. Have you been really jonesing it that much, or why? Oh, did they not change it yet? Oh, okay. Sorry. I just know that they're going to change it, but I guess they didn't yet. And yeah, if somebody missed it, they're going to rename Overwatch again. Why? No, PS2 games are of special breed, to be honest. Like, it's a different tier. It's a different time of gaming. Like, if you play a PS2 game now, you jump in, it's very different. You're not going to have, like, an hour-long onboarding process. You're not going to have all these complications. Even games with skill trees and shit are pretty simple. They're different. It's different time of gaming, but it's also... There's a lot of garbage there because, like, a lot of developers had not made PS1 3D games, etc. So you have a lot of pretty fucking janky camera systems and shit like that. Which did arguably get much better during the lifespan of the console. No, totally, I get that. Yeah, Scott. I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that, yeah. I guess all in moderation, right? Like, that's wonderful. Oh, we're missing 2 coins. Classic. Is it the front desk coins, or did I just not get them? Yeah. I mean, God of War reboots are not God of War, right? Like, it's a completely different... It's a complete reboot because it's a completely different type of game. I love God of War 2018. I love God of War Ragnarok. I think both of those games are absolutely fabulous. I cannot stand the original games because there's this hack and slash. I'm going to play them when they remake them or whatever, but like, they are just right in the way that they are right now. It takes them quite some time for them to kind of kick in. And I just like, I played so many slasher games that are quite good. And those games are good in their own right. But I just don't enjoy them for what they are. They are very light on the story, etc. Like, they are not, you know, they're just very different types of games. Now, I would more compare shit like Ratchet and Clank on PS2 or whatever. The PS5 games are very similar still. Like, they have not really changed other than the fact that there's more story. But, like, the gameplay-wise, it's still the same games, which is nice. Some games just change format entirely. I love Devil May Cry. Yeah. I got from Steam sale, I think I got DMC 1, 2, and 3. And of course, DMC 5 is always... It's also really fun and good. Bayonetta, another game series that changed barely fuck all. Bayonetta on the original Xbox. I don't know if it was on PS3. It was on original Xbox at least. And then Bayonetta 2 is like the same. Bayo 3, the same. Except just more story, but they didn't change like the other... Whatever. No, people just dislike anything that like changes. It's different. DMC 2 is different. The only like dark horses there are DMC, and DMC 4. DMC 4 is different for a variety of reasons that I don't want to go into right now, but it's not bad. DMC is... It's just kind of... I don't fucking know, buddy. I hate pretty much everything about DMC. Which is, you know, that's fair. That's fine. Whatever. Don't gotta like everything, right? I love PS2 games also because nostalgia, but back in the day games were actually so good. Games were so fucking simplistic, and you could kind of generally play them kind of with your brain off. Without really having to worry about the narrative. The story-based games just are fucking usually kind of garbage shit on that level. Like, you have to kind of go into like JRPG tier of old gaming if you want good stories from games. Which is a shame. Gaming just wasn't as a medium the same as it is now. Now, a lot of the time, the AAA thing, what trumps gameplay is story, which is bad if the story is bad. So it's like, you can't win there. Like, nowadays saying, oh, back then games were really bad. Games had such good story back then, and then you have like... I'm just gonna bring up the obvious, like, Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it's like, there's not a single fucking PS2 game that has a better or more comprehensive big RPG story. That's just not possible. It wasn't possible back then, right? Games, different scope. Same way, the way you think about PS1's platformers or something, they're different, right? They're fucking different. That's okay. Welcome back. What you eating? Fuck. You ate burger first time in months. Was it some chain? Or just some random burger? Just more fries? Nothing with the fries? Question mark? I mean, yeah, but just because they had a bunch of that Darksiders also doesn't mean the games were, like, good, right? Like, games aren't inherently, like, amazing or masterpieces just because they had those. I actually was thinking about Crash Bandicoot because one of my first, like, platformer titles, because I had a PS1, was Crash Bandicoot. And oh my god, I was so bored of the franchise by the time the third game was out. The second game, I was already crashing out. Get it? That's a joke. But I still did play them because I had less games. I had like 150 games for PS1 when the when the console fucking died for me. Booga bugga. I still remember. Free masks, buddy. Time to mask up. Shrier's of course right, buddy. You're just... This is not political to say that you're just butting for your American friend here. Pokemon storytelling is like... It's like watching Korean drama and saying it's good. You're just fucking playing it because you're either a boring person or you honestly just have shit taste. This could be the world record. I had to say something dumb. I don't fucking know anything about Pokemon, buddy. The fuck do I know about Pokemon stories? I don't think I've ever skipped any game stories as hard as Pokemon. They're just so fucking dumb. They're always dumb. So dumb. Oh my god. Can somebody time out Takasha for 1 second so those messages get purged? Would be really nice if there's any moderators here active. If not, I might have to demod everybody. Thanks. No commands here. Thank you. And yeah, people only remember masterpieces, which is fine. But like, there were so many miserable games on PS2 as well. Same way on PS1. Do you guys remember PS1 Dino Crisis? Oh my fucking god. Anybody play PS1 Dino Crisis? Now, this is me talking because I didn't play Resident Evil back then. I wasn't used to tank controls. Dino Crisis is so tank controls, it's not even funny. It's like actually... miserable. And it's not just tank controls making the game bad, but it was otherwise as well a bit monka. But like, that's a good experience of a game that now people might remember like fondly. But man, it was kind of rough. That's why I was so impressed with the Final Fantasy remakes, even though not perfect games, the first and the second part, not even by a stretch, right? But like, I played hundreds of hours of FF7, and that's just how I kind of always, I imagined the areas like in 3D, with like high textures and everything. And that's like, kind of what we got now, and it's really absurd to play it. Like, it's absurd to play it now. Diablo 2, I mean, fuck, man. That is glowed, by the way, by 4 seconds. Not amazing, but we did practice this now, and I'm making some changes to the route. So, let's hope the route changes pay off. I love the remake. I feel the pacing was really off in the second one, and I do think it has way too much filler content. Like it has the thing where the devs go, "We're so scared. I am so scared that the game's gonna be done too soon." Like, there's like artificial filling, but you can skip that if you want. It's not a plus point still. AI generated ad. I'm so sorry, buddy. It's like, oh no, our game wasn't 50 hours, it was only 35. That's gonna be bad or something. Like, it's not the devs, it's the executives. Like, those sort of choices are most likely XX with, like, they just say, oh, the playtesting shows that this area is 12 hours, make it 18. It's like, what? Why? Make it 18. We need to, yeah, we need to, it doesn't sound like It doesn't sound like an actual game dev who wants to... Like, that sort of padding always makes me feel like it's like some sort of a order. Now, I didn't get burnt out on it because we played it like a couple hours at a time over multiple weeks, basically. Because I want to play with girlfriend, right? Never finished Lies of P, so I don't know how that goes, but I take your word on it. I'll read your comment soon when I have downtime. Sorry. Perfect timing. We did some route changes here, and it actually just worked out. I have time in 2 seconds. Encouragement to not go 098. Why do you want to go college? I thought you already had, like, a job and stuff. But wouldn't you rather go to the interview? Yeah. Why don't you just go interview? Like, if you don't want the place afterwards, you don't have to go, right? And then you know kind of what to expect at the next college interview. Yeah, I would do that rather, because then you don't have to worry about the consequences, and then you're going to be more experienced next time. So you can go there without having to worry about getting in. Yes, exactly what Beb said. Yes, that is very smart. Exactly what I would have said. Not. I would have said, okay, you pussy ass bitch, fucking get your ass there, you fucking wanker. You're gonna waste my time trying to make you like fucking think, oh, I don't want to go to this college because pussy bitch. Buddy, there are people in Africa right now who would die to go to college. Or, I don't fucking know, something. My mom never said anything like that because we never had any food anyway. You know what I mean. 1, 2. Cause of trip with friends, and this is like your 4th one so far. What was the trick with the boat that we were just on? I didn't... Oh my god, what the fuck? I didn't do stun mine or anything. I just went there and just let them be. Because if you go fast enough, they're not going to be back at their own headquarters, and you can just steal all the shit. That was the trick. Normally I would place a stun mine or a spring razor, but the problem with that is it's really hard to find the bodies to loot the coins from. So I'm just opting to not do that and just like killing them manually. Slightly less optimal, slightly slower, but super safe. We're in combat. Let's go here. But yeah, if it's not your first or second interview, then at that point, if you have the confidence that you can nail degrees, then I would just choose the trip. Because life is but a futile attempt at surviving from day to day. So might as well take the enjoyment. Yeah, I just changed the route, like, for this specific run. Because I was getting so pissed at losing time here. What sort of a trip is gonna be? I hate losing time. Says a man playing billion hours of Balatro a day. No, I didn't actually play billion hours. I played very little. I want to play more, but I played very little. We have all the coins. Let's go. This could officially be the last ever Corvus. 100% I do. Like, this could be it. Like, no pressure, buddy. But like, we could be looking at the last ever Hondo run. Shouldn't have gotten kids. They waste a lot of time. See, that's the reason what I was, like, talking about to girlfriend, too. I was like, you know, kids, they seem kind of nice. But your best friends become a bit of a bitch after she got the kid. You just complain about how hard it is. That's what she said. And I don't know. I don't want you turning to like that. And then she's going to be like, well, I wouldn't be like that because I would have you. And I'd be like, that's very brave to assume that I wouldn't die giving birth. Because The only way we're gonna have kids is if I give birth. I only trust my own buddy. What? I have no idea where I'm going with this joke. Sorry. But be kind of peak though. A man giving birth. And yes, in case somebody doesn't know, Trapper is joking. Possibly. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. How's your... Are you excited? How excited are you about your fucking job? I'm getting my diploma in the mail next week. And I'm gonna have to apply to some schools, buddy. And I don't know if I have enough points to be able to get there, like, straight away. So I might have to wait until I see if somebody cancels their spot or something. But I don't care. I don't give a shit. There are other routes to get to the that profession if I want to pursue that. Because you can do that job without even, like, anybody... Like, girlfriend's done that job and she's not educated in that field because you can just fucking do it. You just get paid less. So then you could, you know, you could learn on the job or you could do other solutions. So I'm not too worried if I don't get in somehow. That'd be nice. It'd be the best thing because then I would have, like, I could start planning on, like, how my life's gonna look after summer, basically. Would be very exciting. 2414. It's not a job? Or it's not a fucking job, it's a painting job? Oh. Sorry, the way that you talked about it kind of seemed like how Cearadeth talks when she's like, oh, I found my 5th partner today. I'm kidding. I'm kidding about her poly relationship. Yeah, the car seemed insane. That seems like such a quality of life. So you're going to become fat now, right? For those who don't obviously know, Trapper is very bike friendly and has, well, bike friendly. I don't know if it's because you've had to or if you want to, but maybe both, because cars are fucking expensive. Man, cars are expensive. Oh, that's really good. Chest key. That means we don't have the real Duke here. That's really, really good. The other guy doesn't have a pouch either, right? No, that's good. I just had to check, sorry. He's the reason why people have problems in the first place. That's rude, buddy. He didn't go there on his own volition. He's Polish. I think that's public information. Sorry, I don't mean to dox him. Are you being held against your own will in Copenhagen? That's crazy. Do people actually dislike Copenhagen that much? Yeah, like during like winter and everything. That seems really good. Is the workplace really far away? Oh, he doesn't live in Copenhagen. There's a plot twist in the story. The main character doesn't even live in the city that's being despised. I didn't never put on Swift Stalker again because I'm actually that bad at the video game. I lost maybe 2 seconds. I don't know. We need to remember this code, chat, okay? Can you do it for me? For the world record. 952. 952. He's using external tools to remember. I'm remembering right now. 952, buddy. 952. 952. Nobody said it. 952. 952. Where's the Duke? Hello. Can we not? What the fuck's happening? Nine, 5-2. 952. I think we're missing something, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to say this, but I think we're missing a 30 pouch. Which was right there. What? The one NPC I didn't lock? Ah, now you could say, Sarah, you set that up. You set that up, buddy. I didn't. I promise I didn't. I would never live somewhere that's called LOL land. Are you kidding me, buddy? LOL land? What? Specifically where you're from, North Yeland. It's generally a war between you and the Copenhageners. Copenhageners are hillbillies. You don't like them to city folk. That's crazy, buddy. I mean, Takasho can't currently leave his fucking apartment because he can't open his door due to snow. That would never happen in a city, he said. Buddy, we just gotta, like, not fuck up for, 8.5 minutes or something, and, we have a new water cut. That's mental. I don't know how to think about this. I don't know how to feel about this. It's weird. Don't get attached to a run. The run can die at any moment. This could be a gold split. This is a gold split, I think. What the fuck? Don't stop, girly pop. We could... Best possible time right now is sub 132. I want a 132XX. We have a minute to... I have a minute to lose here. It's my minute to lose. So, I might try to not choke. I'm so sorry. Because it's been a long time coming. That's what she said. But that means, like, I don't want a sub... I don't want a 131. I want a 132, which means... That's really good, right? I can be deliberate here. By deliberate, I mean, why do I feel like I'm losing coins already? Oh no. Is it not meant to snow? Denmark doesn't know when there's more than a centimeter of snow. Delaying shower in exchange for this run? That's fair. It's just... possibly the last 100% recce I'll ever snatch for this Colvo thingy. Not special. I hope I grabbed the blueprint there because I like almost felt like I didn't, but I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, really? Wait, didn't you guys have like an insane storm like what? Oh, you mean sorry, you mean that it's been cold, it's been freezing all this time and now it's like not like freezing anymore. That's what you mean, right? That's okay. I get that. Okay. Yeah. Because Doobie was like saying that there was like insane weather and stuff, and I was like, huh? Yeah. No. I was reading Doobie's comment. Yeah. I was confused for a moment because I was like, what? Wasn't there like big storms? And I was like, what? I thought he was bracing for a storm, but he's bracing for not storm. Insane cold, no storms, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck you, bitch. The McDonald's Corporation would like you to stop singing versions of their hit theme. I picked the rune, so we don't even have to open the shop now. Oh, you fucking slag bitch. Here it's melting over 0. Grab the 10. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Sound like those ASMR streamers. Good, 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 good. Save, save, save. I'm trying to save. I can't. Why can't I save? I got cocked here last night. It told me I wasn't in combat, which was crazy. Can't grab the fucking potion. His arms are heavy. Mom spaghetti. He's nervous. On his way to there's mom spaghetti. To keep calm. But he's mom spaghetti. What are your coping mechanisms when you're on a world record run? So I try to think the most dumb things ever, buddy. So that's a glitch. It's like position perfect, very, very tough to do glitch. That is not something in DH1. Sorry. You jump off a ledge, you walk/jump off a ledge in a very specific way. The game thinks you're walking in the air. Not the snowman, but like, you know. It's very, very handy. You jump, there's like a ledge like this. You jump on the ledge and then you like just walk on it for like a frame, right? And then you walk off and then the game's like, oh, I'm just walking. And you can even double jump. You can even jump and double jump from it. It's really crazy. It's a cool glitch. It has no use for like any percent, but it has some uses for 100% and all collectibles. The snowman, Michael Jackson, the walking in the air. You know that one? So I want to show you another use case of it, but instead, I'm a god gamer. I gotta clip that, buddy. That was nutty. That was tough. That was hard. If I blinked wrong, I would have fallen down as well. And died. That was, by the way, the only coin in this area. That one coin I picked. They are not making those locations up, buddy. What if I told you the girlfriend comes from a town, a place called Seinäjoki? Think about that. That's Wall River for you. Think about that. Oh, where are you from? Wall River. Oh, yeah, that's fair. River of Wall. I asked her the other day, or today, is like, where's the wall? She said, well, that's a funny story, buddy. Just gotta stop asking those questions or I gotta kill you. I was like, okay. That's crazy. I mean, how did you, America, okay, slightly political, by the way. How did America name places? Oh, wait, you guys didn't. You just stole them from elsewhere. Okay, whatever, fucking wannabe British Museum. That's crazy. So the time I want is 132xx. We're on a pace to get a 131xx. I don't know how this happened. With that start, I don't know how this happened. I'm gonna break my politics ban here by saying if you're from the future Please tell me Donald Trump died by shitting himself or something, and he just died a horrible death. Please, make me a happy man. Because that would...
It's pretty good.
Oh man.
We did it, buddy. 1:31:21. I got the recce, buddy. That's crazy. That is... And not just a recce. The recce. This is an unprecedented recce. This is 40 seconds faster than what I wanted. This is insane. I wanted a 132. We're gonna cross it off the fucking list now. That's crazy. Oof. Wow. 1:31:21. I mean, we have to first obviously verify it from the... I have to verify it from the... We have to just go through every mission on the VOD. Can I get the sub 30? No. No. Let us have this. Let you do your thing and you did it. I mean, I've gotten fucking hundreds of recce's at this game at this point. Don't worry about it. I do it the best when we just yap about some garbage. Oh, that's nutty. We can listen to the ending song because we deserve it at this. But that's nutty. I can't. Thank you, everybody. 1:31:21. How? Fuck, dude. Last time you did a world record on the topic of Slack, bitches and dicks. It's true. You've done that joke like 3 times by now. Buddy, you get these games mixed up. That's unbelievable. That was a gold by 36 seconds in the last mission, by the way. Wow. I think you did. Yeah. It's really funny. I love that. I think it's a really funny joke. You're not gonna get DMCA'd for this song, so I can do this. Oh, I can use my 2.5 gigabit upload speed to upload this to YouTube. Like this. Think about that. How long does a 35 gig file take to upload? I don't know, fucking a minute? I hate this song, but I think I can listen to it 12 times this year. Pretty tricky. I hate it because I've heard it like fucking hundreds of times. See you later. Thank you for being here, Takasho. We got it. Ashwario, we got it. Even I wanted a 132 and I got a 131. Mental. I get to gold that. I get to do a little gold thing there. That's I didn't think I didn't think I would be able to get a 131. I thought I thought I would lose too much time. There's so much RNG, like so much. You have to play so well for 1.5 fucking hours. When will I upload my all collectibles tutorial? When I have finished editing it. I'm sorry. I had to do I did the rest of the levels off stream. I mean, there was like 2. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I just had to put them together. Okay, we're gonna finish the upload soon. Yeah, I will. It's still, it's tens of gigs of precious space that I don't have right now. So I will get it the fuck out of there as soon as I can. There we go. And ending recording now. Bye bye YouTube.